Part of the reason it's so bad is so many roads are being torn up. Part of that is our mandate under the sewer separation, under the consent decree. One of the issues that we have, and we've made a conscious decision, and I think it was the right one, even when it's been made, is that when you have the road open, let's do everything that needs to be done. Makes no sense. It's sort of like having two operations. You're in there, might as well get it done. So we've been opening, and it's taken a little bit longer in some instances for water infrastructure as well as sewer infrastructure. Now, one of the solutions, and believe me, I am not happy the way. So that's one of the issues. There's a lot of work that's being done, and the work that's being done is taking longer than was estimated because we're expanding the scope. Because if we're in there, we might as well just get it done. But part of the issue, in addition to that, we've been very fortunate. The Baker-Polito administration released an extra $100 million that everyone was expecting. We're doing a lot of road work, sidewalk work. When I was mayor last time, I think it was in '99, we actually started a sidewalk crew. Last week they were on Broadway. We found that the price that we would go out to bid for cement sidewalks throughout our city was pretty high, and we still hire sometimes private contractors, but for the most part we have our own. So we fund that. They're out there doing their sidewalks. So there's a lot of work being done. I think one of the nice things about a city and town is having work done and getting improvements. I know I saw one of the questions was some of the streets we're not getting to. Part of the problem is that we get money called Chapter 90 for our roads and sidewalks, etc., and that's for approved, accepted roads. We discovered about 300 roads that were just made and put in place over the years that were legally not accepted. So some of them are very easy. There's meets and bounds descriptions from deeds. Others we're working with surveyors and others. I think we have about 100 left. Some of the roads that we just don't get to, they're not eligible to use Chapter 90. And when we get that $100 million, that's usually about $612,000 per $100 million. So the Baker-Polito administration had pledged $300 million. So 3 times that's about $1.8 something million that we're utilizing to improve our roads and our infrastructure. And some of it's buying equipment too, because if you ever done any work around your house, you can do as much as you want done, but if you have the right tool, it gets done a lot faster and a lot more effectively. So we're buying sweepers, we're buying dump trucks, because I found even last time I was in office, we swept every city street 3 times a year, plus our downtown business areas. And what was great about that? My wastewater people would come to me and they'd say, it's amazing, the people are keeping their yards cleaner because the streets are cleaner. Our catch basins are cleaner, so we don't have to clean them as often. And then we thought our wastewater treatment plant had a problem because this grate that catches the bid debris, it wasn't catching anything. And why? Because there wasn't anything to catch. So those are the type of initiatives that I love to do that, in that case it's a threefer. You did one action and you benefited in more ways than you thought you would.